Welcome back to Financial Funnies, where the markets are serious, but we are not. I'm nearly out the door to record the daily news for you guys too with Warren and Paul. Make sure you come over. First up, SCO Summit, Jinping and Vladimir Putin said they're building a new global security and economic order centered on the global south. Expect closer BRICS ties and stronger alternatives to Western finance. Sounds like a world reset, but with more handshakes and fewer PowerPoints. Moving on, Labour's reshuffle with Manoush Shafiq stepping in as Starmer's top economic advisor spooked the markets. UK bond yields jumped as investors braced for uncertainty. Borrowing costs may stay elevated even if the government promises calm. When markets get nervous over reshuffles, you know it's not exactly party time in Westminster. Next up, UK manufacturing shrank for the 11th straight month, with PMI stuck at 47 and new orders tanking. Without some serious stimulus, factories may keep gathering dust. Forget reindustrialization. British factories might need a Netflix subscription more than a subsidy. Over to India. India 7.8% GDP growth, but beneath the headline, weak consumer demand, a record low rupee and inflationary heat. Shiny growth numbers, but the foundation looks fragile. It's like eating cake, looks great, tastes great, but too much sugar and you're flat on the couch. On Wall Street, UBS says US retail stock holdings have hit a record 265% of disposable income. That's the highest exposure ever. If markets wobble, retail-driven selling could make the fall sharper. It's only fun until your broker says hold, and you're holding a bag heavier than your rent. Magneta, the hedge fund that once bet against mortgages, is now pouring billions into CoreWeave, an AI infrastructure firm. Expect AI to stay the hedge fund darling, drawing serious long-term capital. This could be insurance against obsolescence, or just another fancy way of saying we hope this robot pays off. The FTSE 100 sniffed a rebound today, led by defence stocks surging on news that Norway picked Britain for a £10 billion frigate deal, while precious metal miners rallied as gold hit a 4-month high. Military contracts and shiny metals kept the index afloat, even as factories still struggle. Who knew naval deals and sparkling bullion could cheer up a market? It's like combining James Bond with Mr. Monopoly. Moving on, e-trading software just won a £4 million contract from the FCA to launch the UK's first consolidated tape for bond trading data, aiming to improve access and reduce costs by March 2026. More transparency, fewer headaches for bond traders, and maybe even DIY investors. Finally, an all-seeing eye for bonds. Who needs crystal balls when you've got consolidated tapes? Next, ECB President Christine Lagarde flagged political instability in France, especially amid a surprise confidence vote on budget cuts. She warned a government collapse would be worrying, though she's assured France's bank remains well capitalised. Markets are watching France's bond spread closely. This is Macron's economic tightrope. When your bank is strong but your politics aren't, things can get French, and by that I mean complicated. Then, Gulf markets slipped as oil prices remained soft. Saudi Aramco and regional banks took hits amid concerns over supply. Egypt held steady, showing signs of recovery. Oil-dependent markets remain vulnerable unless prices firm up. When oil's flat, Wallets crack open, but not in a good way. On the US side, even with global stocks nearing record highs, hedge funds are cautious heading into September. They're pulling back on leverage and stepping away from the rally. A subdued September could test investors' nerves and those buying the dips fans. It's like the markets having a party and hedge funds declined the invite politely. And after the Labor Day lull, the dollar stuck at weakest levels in weeks, while gold climbed to a fresh record high. Investors are betting on Fed cut rates. If the dollar stays weak, gold may shine brighter and faster. Gold's getting more love than a beehive in summer. Meanwhile, the dollar's just catching feelings. Next up, Elon Musk wants to build $760 million tunnels under Houston. Elon's boring company is aiming to construct two 12-foot wide stormwater tunnels to help manage flood risks, far cheaper than the country's original $30 billion plan, but public transparency and technical questions remain. If this plot succeeds, Musk could edge further into public infrastructure. Musk building flood tunnels. Houston storms better start packing. Moving on, Musk has filed a motion to dismiss an SEC lawsuit accusing him of delaying disclosure of his 2022 Twitter stake purchase. The SEC alleged the delay gave him a price advantage. Musk's team claim it was an innocent mistake and labels the lawsuit retaliatory. The ruling could shape how high-profile investors navigate disclosure compliance. Musk claims he's being punished for winning. Somebody get him an Emmy. In the crypto corner, Brad Garlinghouse says the crypto market could grow tenfold to $25 trillion by 2030, with XRP playing a key role in the next-gen banking. If he's right, traditional banking might feel like a dial-up in 2030. $25 trillion. XRP holders, cue your moon rockets. Hope they stocked up on fuel. And Remitix is trending, labelled best pre-sale to buy now, raising $22 million at inexpensive token prices, positioned as a pay fee effort for global payments. It's gaining buzz even as XRP waits for critical ETF approval. Practical crypto use before moonshot prices? Rebel behaviour in Pantomimeville. And that's your financial funnies, served with fresh headlines from stocks to bullion and bond markets. And want even more? Head over to my Patreon for insider tips, hack alerts and scoops too spicy for the mainstream, and even a few laughs you won't hear anywhere else. Thanks for tuning in. Stay sharp, stay chuckling, and remember, money talks, but here it also cracks a joke. Bye bye.